Good morning. This is Joe Cox Jr. with Life Made Simple. What we're going to talk about today is why do people have children? Why do we think of wanting children or having children or a family, but then in the end you see so many kids growing up fatherless without, a motherly support, broken families. Why? What goes wrong? And what I've realized is there's so much generational dysfunction. In other words, my mother said she always wanted children. I remember her saying that when I was a kid. But then she would tell me how worthless I was. I guess she had an impression of what I was supposed to be. But there's four of us, and we've struggled horribly as an adults. And as most of you know, my younger brother passed away of alcoholism at 29 years old. That's unnatural. I've suffered horrible depression, and I've struggled through life trying to figure out who I am. The problem was is that I was made to feel like I was worthless, that I was unlovable, that no one needed me. I had no connection with anybody in my family. So how in the world am I supposed to be a grounded person, somebody that can, you know, figure life out? What I realize is when you're balanced, you're feeling whole, mind, body, and spirit, you basically will never make a wrong decision. Not if you tune into yourself. You have an internal guidance system, and we're going to talk more about that on other videos, that you have the ability to always make the right decision. So just to let you know that I struggled, I became a millionaire at 35, went into a deep depression, went through dark night of the soul. And so everything I've taught to, talked to you about on these videos, I've experienced it. I've been there. I know what it feels like. I know when you feel totally abandoned emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I know what it feels like to have a parent to tell you you're worthless. I know what it feels like to be betrayed by family and the closest people to you, the people you try to do a favor for. So I adopted, no good deed goes unpunished. And that's really not a very good way of looking at life. But that's the way a lot of us look at life today because we don't know when to trust. We don't know when to respect, who to respect, how to respect, why is the, all these emotions and things that we talk about, we don't even understand how to look at ourselves in relation to all these. So I've heard people say that, you know, I'm just not going to be nice anymore. Nice people finish last. Well, you got to understand kindness always prevails, but to care about other people, that's where your connection comes in. You got to be careful on who you care for, what you care about, and how deep you let it go. Don't absorb all the emotions. We've got to learn to control our emotions, be responsible and accountable for ourselves, allow other people to walk their own path in life. Once you figure out this balance of mind, body, and spirit, life is pretty simple. And that's what we do on this channel. We get to the basics, help you walk a life of harmony, and so you can gain happiness. Happiness has very little to do with money. And the great thing is, once you get balance of mind, body, and spirit, and you feel whole as a person, all the richness, all the money and all comes more naturally. And it because you're in harmony with it. A lot of people, talk about they can't manifest. Well, one of the big reasons they have problems manifesting is because they're manifesting from a dysfunctional, imbalanced um, self. So get yourself balanced, work on yourself, and manifest along with that. I have found it to work wonderful. I am now married to the love of my life. I've got a career that I love, and I'm able to start doing these videos now to help others. My whole my hope is that I pass this wisdom on to you guys where you can find more joy in life. You can find the balance in life that you are meant to. This gives you an opportunity to talk to somebody that's real. These are raw and to the point, and hopefully I'm 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 praying that I'm doing this in a constructive manner to where it helps you. Please let me know. Like and subscribe if you feel like I've earned it. But most of all, know that you're loved. You were a perfect being the day you were born, and if you've lost that along the way, it's only because you have uh, the mind and the emotions trapping you, blinding you from your own greatness. And I want to help you. I want to help you find that. For Life Made Simple, this is Joe Cox Jr. From my heart to yours. Blessings.